The month of April means it's time to transplant those tomato seedlings that we started and have grown over the last few weeks. Let me share some tips on when and how I do this. Most gardeners grow tomatoes in one of three ways: in-ground, raised beds, or containers. I prefer growing in raised beds or containers because the growing mix provides a good root zone environment through better draining, which helps reduce a lot of tomato stress issues. When transplanting in raised beds, I use the Maxbit tool to drill the planting hole. I like to plant densely and will space 4 to 5 transplants about 1 foot apart. Adding dolomite to the planting hole before the tomato plant will help ward off blossom end rot. Top dressing with controlled release fertilizer, followed by watering, finishes off the process. Planting in containers works the same way, except for the number of plants. I plant a single plant in a 5-gallon container following the same process. Drill the hole, add some dolomite, place the plant, fertilize, and water in. Now, April is a great time for us to transplant our tomatoes, but you have to be careful because the transplants don't like temperatures below 50 degrees. That's why it's important to know the last spring frost date for your area. You know, it's funny, I'm an ornamental hort guy, but I love to grow tomatoes. I hope these tips help you get started and that you have your best tomatoes this year. I'm horticulturist Gary Bachman, and I'll see you next time on Southern Gardening.